you make it?
Hey guys, so today we are doing a sit-down video. It has been so long since we've done one of these. It's bringing back all these memories and stuff right now, sitting here with like the light and everything. It's fun. But we have a special video for you today, and that is 7 ways that you can help your friend through infertility. So we've come up with a list of things that we think would be helpful for someone who has a friend going through infertility. As a couple who are going through infertility right now, we have often dealt with these sorts of things, and maybe sometimes we wish our friend had watched this kind of video before, that sort of thing happened. So some of these are in reference to a couple, some of them are more specifically to a woman, but either way, I think they're all great tips.
So tip number 1, educate yourself. So it's really important that you do some research, maybe find out what your friend's going through, try to find out a little bit about maybe what type of infertility they have, and then do some research, find out about it, do some Googling, whatever you need to do to just get like a basic understanding of what it is that they're experiencing.
Sometimes as someone going through a procedure or something heavy, it can be really difficult when the person you're trying to rely on for support is constantly asking you questions about what that means or what does that do. And sometimes just having them understand it before you even have to explain it is a huge help. So the next one is sort of obvious, but it is be her friend. It sounds hilarious because obviously, but the whole point behind this is just be there. Don't stop texting her or calling her or inviting her out to special things. Just continue your friendship. Just because she has infertility and is going through something really difficult doesn't mean that you need to, take a step back or whatever it might be. She will appreciate so much more if you are still including her, still treating her or him normally.
It's really as simple as being their friend and just being there, being a shoulder to cry on, being someone to hang out with, go do something that you guys enjoy to do together, maybe take their mind off of what they're going through. So that brings us to point number 3. Don't try to be a problem solver. Now, everyone loves to give their 2 cents and provide advice, and a lot of the time that can be helpful, but a lot of the time it's just unwarranted. Nobody wants to hear it, and it can just be extra difficult hearing it from someone who really might not fully understand what it is that they're going through. So in our case, there's always people out there who want to give advice, and if someone's been through something similar, then it's great because it's a good way to understand what may be to come. But as somebody who hasn't maybe experienced infertility, it's better to just be there to hear what they have to say, chat with them, and just talk through whatever it is that they want to talk about.
Oftentimes too, we're not looking for advice. We already have read every article online and know all of the different options. We just honestly want someone to hear us out and to feel like our voice is being heard. The 4th one is just to be aware. Keep it in the back of your mind when you're around her that she is going through something really tough. And that means that you're just aware of what you're saying, you're thinking about what you say before you say it. Maybe if you're pregnant, you're not complaining about your pregnancy all the time, or if you have kids, you're not always telling her how hard life is with kids. She knows what she's signing herself up for, and she knows what's to come, but it doesn't make the pain any less. That dream is still there and still very strong. So just be aware of what you are saying and how you are handling things around her.
Don't make everything about infertility. So I think in our situation, we're that infertile couple. And so a lot of the times when we hang out with people and they want to know how we're doing, or a lot of the conversation tends to be around infertility. And of course, it's great to have somebody who wants to know how we're doing and understand our feelings. But not everything has to be about infertility. Obviously, that doesn't consume us. That's not our whole entire life, as much as it does seem that way sometimes.
Yeah, we're still the same people as before, and we still want to be treated the same.
Yeah, so it's just make sure to have conversations about other things. Ask them about some hobbies they may be doing. Ask them about what they enjoy, or just whatever made them your friend in the first place. Talk about that stuff.
Yeah, and trust me, they are thinking about infertility all the time, and they talk about it all the time with their doctors or with their spouse or whatever it is. So sometimes it's nice to have a break, but just kind of gauge when that topics are needed to be brought up and when they're kind of not needed.
Exactly.
So number 6 is very, very, very important. Did I say very?
I think so.
This point is know what not to say. So you don't have to always say the right thing. You don't have to be 100% like on the money every time with all the best things to say. But just be aware of what you should not say. Yeah. And that will get you so far with someone dealing with infertility. So some examples. Why don't you just adopt?
Classic.
Another one. Just relax.
Ooh. Oh, never heard that before.
Maybe parenthood isn't just for you. Or maybe it's not meant to be. Or maybe that's not in God's plan. Another one is whose fault is it? Meaning, is it the woman's infertility or the man's?
Yeah.
These kinds of things, they just honestly, they set someone back and they want to cry inside, but they're trying to keep face and not show their emotions. So they just kind of go along with it and go, ha ha ha. But inside, like, it's really painful. Mm-hmm. So if you can research what not to say, some of these are good examples, and just always remember that you don't have to be perfectly right in everything you're telling them, but at least don't say those things.
Nobody needs any more blame than they already are putting on themselves.
Exactly.
And that brings us to our final tip. This is a big one, actually, and that is remember her and him on Mother's and Father's Day, because it's a really important day, and whether you're a mother or a father or you haven't been able to get to that point yet, it's still a really important day because it can be a reminder of what you don't have. Mm-hmm. And so it's really important that you still acknowledge them, acknowledge that they're trying, and just be there to support them and just provide some comfort and help them with whatever they may need.
Even something as simple as just like sending them a text. Like you could obviously give them a card or flowers and that would be great, but even just a text message just saying, Happy Mother's Day, I know today is hard for you, just so you know, I'm thinking of you. Yeah. And I promise you that will go so far with her because that day is so hard. And she is grieving either a loss that she has had or just the whole dream of being a mother. And so that would mean so, so much to her. And remember that even though she doesn't have a physical child, she still is a mother at heart.
And a father at heart.
Very true. Gotta remember those men.
Don't forget about us. Hi.
Hello. Make summer blowout.
That is 7 really important ways that you can make sure to still be there for your infertile friends.
This is just the tip of the iceberg. We hope that some of these things are helping you kind of navigate your way through this tricky place to be in, and we recognize how that must be for that friend. But we hope that this can help you get started, and thank you guys for watching. And honestly, the fact that you're watching this is already a huge step, and you should be proud of yourself because you're already trying to educate yourself and do all of those things to be that friend and that support.
Yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. We hope you enjoyed this video. It's nice of us to be able to sit down and...
It's nice of us. Oh. You should thank us.
You should thank us. It's nice for us to be able to sit down and provide a video like this like we used to all the time, because it feels like we haven't got to do these as many times as we used to. So I've really enjoyed this, and I hope you guys did too. So please give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed, and subscribe to join us on our journey if you haven't already. And
leave a comment down below if there's anything you would like to add, something that you've heard before, or something that you want to be known to those friends.
Exactly, because there's no way we were able to capture everything in this video.
Okay guys, we'll see you in our next one.
See you guys. Bye. Thanks for watching. I can't believe Ellie, she is real. This is not a prop, this is a living dog. She didn't move the whole time. Oh, hi, Susie. I'm just kidding.
Don't say welcome back. Yeah. It's so cute.
Hey, welcome back. You told me not to.